Section 42. Effect on rights to sue and devolution of property. Effects on rights to sue, devolution of property. Subsection 1 of Section 42 of the Matrimonial Causes Act says, while a decree of judicial separation is in operation, either party to the marriage may bring proceedings in contract or in tort against the other party. A proceedings in contract or in tort against the other party. It also says that where a party to the marriage dies intestate as to any property, while a property to the marriage dies intestate as to any property, while a decree of separation is in operation, that property shall devolve as if that party had survived the other party to the marriage. You see, right?
That means your benefit is still there.
It was judicial separation.
That's what I'm saying now. So your benefits are there, even if the person dies in the process.
If you had a contract, for instance, that two of us as husband and wife, let us jointly create a company to do a business, and that business is producing money, and you collect my money as your husband or wife, even if we are in judicial separation, I can still file against you to collect my money.
That's what the law says.
Then 3, whereupon or in consequence of the making of a decree of judicial separation, a husband is ordered to pay maintenance to his wife, and the maintenance is not duly paid, the husband shall be liable for necessary supply for the wife's use. So these rights also accrue. You can also have a decree, because I'm seeing that beyond the decree for dissolution, for judicial separation,
would have just asked this thing on AI.
Beyond the decree for separation, you can also have other orders. For example, order for maintenance. You can even have order for timely sexual intercourse.
Yes, once a week.
The law says for necessary supply for the wife's.
That was one.
So that necessary, I think it's necessary supply for the wife's uses.
But the wife may also need the.
No, me, I'm not even talking about this necessary. I'm saying that because I have seen here that there could have been an order while there was a separation order. There could have been an order regarding maintenance. It means that it's also possible that just like in dissolution, you now have orders that you can have for other issues. You can have in the midst of an order directive for judicial separation, you can now have an order for a timely consummation of the marriage.
But is it in the law?
Is it not the court that is the law? It's the court that is the law now. Beyond the act. That's why.
Did we see it inside here?
Did we see that you cannot do that? What we saw here, yes, we saw it here. You know why we saw it here? Because the law says that in the midst of the judicial separation,
rights and obligations
it will not affect the status, the rights,
the status. That means you will still parade yourself as a married man, as a married woman.
In fact, if you commit adultery, that time itself is an offense.
It's an offense. So where will you get it? Where will you get it?
So if you cannot commit adultery that time, why would I have a right to continue to consummate in the judicial separation? If you say no, I can go to the court to get an order of court directing you to consummate over the period of the.
Say no, I will not even force you. Stay now. What is there? You stay. Say no.
You get that point now. So their rights still subsist, especially a right to sue. And also the right for property to devolve to them. May say the other party dies. It's not as though they were not married. So section 43, exercise of joint powers not affected. You see, nothing in this part shall prevent a wife during separation under a decree of judicial separation from joining in the exercise of any power given to herself and her husband jointly. So there is an example of those contracts where they are joint accounts, where they are joint signatories. You cannot say because they are on judicial separation, they cannot go and sign a check together. If he says he needs money, and she says he needs just to discuss as he used to discuss before. Meet at the bank, sign the check.
But just being let me be a beggar.
Finish.
That's all. Then in between we can meet at the bitare.
So any powers that the husband and wife had jointly is not restrained. Okay.